Me want to let you know say China flood Africa with cheap textiles and it cause enough problem. Them export whole heap of cheap clothes and fabric to Africa and mash up more than 80% of Nigeria textile factories and round 250,000 worker them lose them job. It's serious thing, you know. Chinese suppliers can provide materials at prices much lower than local prices and sometimes even lower than the cost of raw materials, which is usually impossible. This has hit Africa's textile and clothing industry the hardest, with South Africa and Nigeria being the most affected. Respect, me brothers and sisters. If you want support Africa and the textile industry, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For example, in South Africa, the South African Textile Federation, an organization that represents businesses in the textile industry in South Africa, has seen a significant decline in membership over the past 7 years. Specifically, the number of textile businesses in the Federation has dropped from 75 to just 40. This trend indicates that the textile industry in Southern Africa is facing tough times. If the trend continues, an estimated 150,000 textile and apparel workers could lose their jobs. While some resilient businesses may survive in areas that China hasn't yet penetrated, such as technical areas, others may be forced to shut down. Around 90% of South Africa's clothing imports come from China, and most of the time, they're surplus items from orders destined for the US market. That's how they sell them in Africa for below cost, even though South African regulations prohibit such trade practices. Relations between Chinese businessmen in South Africa and local textile workers have grown tense, and fistfights regularly break out in local markets. Beijing officials have voluntarily agreed to cut back on textile exports to South Africa and provide technical training and assistance to African textile manufacturers. This will help Africa's textile industry, but it won't solve all the problems. It's not just China being efficient, but there is also illegal activity that needs to be addressed. Respect, massive. Before you sleep, remember to show love for Africa by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference for the textile industry and the people. Good night.